Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. We're back with some more exclusive content. Jason, Leon, and Pierre here. We're joined by our good friends Duffle by Coogs and Gatecrasher, here to bring you an episode of Keepers, Weepers, and Sleepers. Hope you guys enjoy. Pierre, take it away.
You're using that word "good friends" a little bit loosely because Gatecrasher
Great friends.
ranked my two hats dead last amongst our 6 collaboration hats with Still. So you can use that word as you will, but I'm not using "good friends" with him right now.
No,
so
I'm not. I'm doing the same with Coogs. He wouldn't even talk about my hat. So, no, definitely not good friends.
Yeah, and Coogs, I like how you're hanging on. Coogs, I like how you're hanging on to 1986 with all of your life because since then the Red Sox have reeled off quite a few World Series wins and the Mets are still sitting and celebrating 1986. So with that, are you guys ready to get into Keepers, Sleepers, and Weepers?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm gonna start off with a purple bang here.
So usually I'm a big fan of what Feature does. They kind of stick in their little wheelhouse, but this is just bad. This looks like they took a purple hat and dipped it in icing for a donut. It just I do not care for it at all. Actually, I don't like any of them, but this by far was the worst out of that whole group.
It's a pretty shitty hat.
Does it come with 3 pins?
Yeah, it comes with 3. They give you 3 pins on all of them now. Like I said, they usually do a pretty good job. They're decent hats, but this is
3 pins and a Blue Jay shaped donut. This sounds right up Leon's alley.
3 pins might make it worth it.
Yeah. No, because you don't even know if you can get it. They don't sell it. I mean, all these are by raffle.
What?
Yeah, Feature does raffles. Yeah, Feature does raffles. You got to win the raffle.
Did they drop
in this case, you lose the raffle if you.
Yeah, exactly. This is a loss for sure.
Didn't they drop all these at 2 a.m.?
So sometimes they do, yes, but usually that's when the raffle ends, and then you'll just get a notification if you want it. You got to put your credit card information in first and all that. And...
Yeah. I didn't even post these because I was sleeping. Because it was 2 or 3 a.m. when these things dropped.
You did the hat community a favor, Jason.
A
big one. You don't want to contribute to this. Anyone buying this hat. Coogs probably selected our Still collaboration.
Right, yeah.
Asshole.
Oh my god. My weeper is this display of bad hat tree from Sports World 165. There are several things wrong with this. It's just too pastel-y. You went baby blue, it's a boy, it's a girl, and then you went in between with lavender for some reason, and then doodle brown. I'm just so confused by this whole display that it just makes me say, you know what? Yeah. It's just one of those you leave alone, completely alone.
I'm with you, my friend.
Yeah, and then the pink strong bird. I didn't even get to the pink strong bird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'm done with it.
2 Blue Jays and hats in a row. I like it. And I'm going to compliment you, Coogs, even though you wouldn't do the same to me. I like your logo, man. That's a nice little season's greetings touch there.
I think there's only one thing missing. A radiator.
We got it. Can't you hear it?
All right.
All right. Moving forward. My weeper of the week this week is Hat Club's Watermelon Collection. Not so much for the hats itself, but just for a lot of the bickering and arguing I've seen online. People upset that Hat Club's bringing stuff back. Personally, I got these the original 4 when they're a NoHo exclusive or before the pre-order. Then the pre-order, but just a lot of complaining going on with people not happy that Hat Club's bringing back the old stuff. So that's my weeper of the week.
Not everybody was collecting 3 years ago when these came out.
Yeah,
I'm glad they're bringing back some of the old stuff.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't mind it at all. For us year round, it doesn't excite.
Go ahead, Leon.
No, like it doesn't excite us because we were around for the original drop, but I'm not like upset when stuff gets retroed like this. Like I see a lot of people complaining about the timing or the fact that they're brought back. Maybe it hurts their hat battle status or their resellability or anything. But let them bring it back. I don't see an issue with it.
When I say I'm over it, it's only because I'm personally over it. Doesn't mean that they're bad hats. These aren't bad hats. They're very solid hats. I'm just personally over it.
Yeah.
And even for us that were around 3 years ago, not all of us can pull off a buy the whole collection move. So it's nice to be able to pick up ones you maybe didn't get the first time around.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mainly about like status. Like, I was there. I was outside 2 years ago when these came out. So like those people who can't do that anymore, of course, are going to be upset by it coming back out.
And you know how many people actually care about that? Fucking zero. Like, good. You stood in line for 4 hours to get a hat. Good for you. Like, all right, I can order it online in a couple seconds. So good.
Then I can lie and say that I was there.
Right.
I was outside at every drop.
I was there. I was outside.
I've never stood in line for a hat. Never will.
Moving forward. Jason.
All right. So this hat,
Block S Weeper from Jason?
Yeah. Let me explain though, Coogs. I actually like the hat. What ruined it for me though is the so-called designer decided to go start calling me out and calling me names and saying how I was completely unsupportive of the community because I didn't post his hat. Now, granted, this was on a Monday when the store, originally posted his hat that it was going to be available the following Friday. Now, I've only been doing this for 6 years, so like maybe people don't understand my rhythm or my madness, but I post hats when they actually drop. But this guy decided to just rail into me because I didn't post it 5 days before it dropped. So my actual weeper here is the ever-growing egos that are involved when in these collaborations. If you're in here to make a hat to gain clout, get rich, get famous, you're in the wrong game. Like, get out now. If you're in here to make hats to enjoy the process, make hats you want to wear, make hats for your friends, whatever, that's awesome. But like all this clout chasing, all this fucking ego inflating whatever, it's terrible for the community and frankly it's terrible for the hat business and the people that in power are starting to catch on, and they're not having much of it anymore either. So if you want to make hats to make cool hats, great, but I will warn you too, also that goes along with this, not everybody's going to like your hat, and it's okay. Coogs doesn't like any of my hats apparently, so like I probably won't talk to him much after this, but it's okay. Like, just the egos have gotten out of control with this whole collaboration stuff. It's got to stop.
I agree. I think or else there's got to be a more formulaic process to how they occur, right. Where there's like agreements and whatnot. But yeah, certainly I think I'm with you, Jason. I think the biggest issue that's come about from all this are folks trying to posture and create some sort of platform for themselves through this. And I got to be honest with you, like, it's not going to go on forever. I mean, it's just not, like, because the hassle that it's creating, and every time something goes wrong and someone starts creating a mountain out of a molehill, all of this stuff that continues to happen is just going to turn off more and more of these stores from doing it. And at the end of the day, if you're not making money doing it, I mean, if it's not like like what are you doing it for? Honestly, if I don't know, like it's almost like patronizing at that point. So, figure out what you want to do. If you want to become like someone that does this for work, then find a store that's going to hire you. If you want to do something, if you want to do it on your own, then start to build up the capital and create a storefront where you can do this on your own. But I think a lot of this is just becoming a bunch of folks trying to posture and look big in front of their friends. And at the end of the day, man, that's not the way to do it. So I appreciate your weeper, Jason, as we move along to my weeper of the week, which is this Fanatic special. They really did a great job making my Red Sox look pretty fucking trashy. This thing is probably the worst Red Sox hat I've laid eyes on in a long time. Thank you, Fanatics. I'm not sure what MLB's infatuation is with you right now, but I believe it has a lot to do with money, but certainly not on your design prowess, because this is a terrible hat. This thing screams, throw me in the trash, more than it screams, buy me, I want to take you to Fenway Park. So this is my Weeper of the Week, coming from our good friends at Fanatics.
Wow, white crown, Volt, and like pink salmon. I know somebody that's going to like this hat a lot.
No, Leon likes salmon. He likes hot. He likes the
infrared. Sorry, yeah, my bad.
Is that a Volt UV?
It might be a Volt UV. Yeah,
I think it's lime green.
Oh, so he's trying. I got it.
Leon said lime green.
Mm-hmm.
No, lime green. I think it is lime green.
Yeah, either way, that's shit. That's a shitty hat, right? I think we all could agree.
All right, so this is my sleeper. I know that the
This is a
Sonic
sleeper.
Flip has been done tons of times, but I really love that logo in this iteration. And I can't believe how many hats are sitting in. With all the information that y'all provided and everyone's provided to do reshipping, there's no reason why this should be in almost a full size run right now.
Mm-mm. I'm with you, man. There's so much heat on that website right now.
Dude,
So-
like a year ago, this is an instant sellout.
Okay, so I tapped in with the Seattle community because I designed a Seattle hat for an undisclosed store, which I'm not going to talk about. And
Just please, I'm sorry. I'll post it as soon as it's available. You don't need to tell me about it now.
don't even worry.
I'm sorry I haven't posted it yet, but as soon as it drops, I'll post
What
it.
is this? I just want to know what this fucking mythical Mariners hat is.
Right?
Like.
So when I talk to Seattle community, Mariners fans, people who buy Mariners hats, they all say that they hate the trident. No matter which denomination you do it in, whether it's a Mariners script that got the trident M, this trident, the one with the spaced out with the big arrows on it, they all say that they hate them. It doesn't matter what you hook it to, what you do. They just say we hate the trident. I don't know why.
Non-Seattle fans like it, like me.
Yeah, I like the trident. I think that is dope.
I think the gangster disciples like it too.
They do.
I think that's part of the problem.
Yeah, no, I mean there is, this is one of those logos that, depending on where you live, you probably shouldn't get this hat.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's probably a dark time for them too, right?
Listen, you guys got to remember too. This wasn't a Mariners era to remember. It was like Dave Kingman.
Yeah,
and that's it. Like there was no
Right out of their expansion.
remarkable players. This was like the like 1979, early 80s logo. It's just it was a really dead time in Seattle for baseball.
Yeah, Mariners fans really only like their logos from all the World Series that they've went to.
Honestly though, Jason, they like it from 1989 on. Is to be honest, when Griffey got to Seattle is when it was a good time to be a Seattle fan to some degree. Whether even if they weren't winning, they still had Griffey.
Mm-hmm.
True.
All right.
I like
Good
the hat.
choice, Skate.
Nice choice,
Yeah.
Skate.
Okay, so
Mm.
my sleeper.
You stole my picture.
The sleeper of the week for me was the Columbia of this pack from All the Right.
Thank you.
A lot of them were good hats. Like the Dominican Republic was good. Italy was good. But this Columbia hat, it looks exactly like the flag. I mean, if you're from Colombia, I feel like you should get this hat. I bought a few of them for people. Did I get one for myself? I think so. But that it was a real, like That's the one that I was like, okay, yeah, this is a good hat. And I don't do yellow UVs. I don't go crazy with the UVs, but this one was one of the ones that I said, okay, you did good here. Like,
is the Columbia the one on the bottom left?
yeah.
Yeah, that was my least favorite of the entire pack.
Really?
Nah,
Yeah,
Coogs, I'm with you. I like that hat though.
I like it because it looks just like the flag. Like, like on the top of the flag, you got the big yellow, then you got a little red and a little blue. So, like, for me, I thought that was good. Like, I never seen a logo like that before. John Jay does gradients. He might switch the stitching. I never seen anyone do that. Where
there's a reason why, Coogs.
Talk to me.
It's not good. I don't like that multi-layer color on the logo. I'd rather they would have done like the Y in one color and the N in the other, something like they did with the Italian one.
Okay, I could dig that. The only knock I would say on the hat is those red eyelets. If you just do a white crown, oh my god. But still, that's still my sleeper because I had it in hand.
Yeah,
I got it in hand. It just was like, nah, this is a real.
I'm sure it looks better in hand.
No, I like it. I have all these in hand. I will say that this is a good selection of Mets hats, though. When you take it, you got one Giants hat there, but when you take this, when you just look at the hats on their own, like if you're a Mets fan, man, it's like, I mean, even that black in the lower right, that thing is gorgeous, man.
Good hat.
I like that one a lot.
They're very, very solid looking hats. I think if you're a Mets fan, I'd eat these up. Now, I will say that Sammy, I was messaging Sammy today. I've got some hats coming my way, and one of them is unreleased that I'm going to wear when I do the preview or the review of the FIFA pack.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something, man. This hat that he showed me today is sick. Sick.
All the Right does good work. One of my favorite stores out here.
Yeah, I love it out there. All right.
I kind of cheated on my sleeper. So originally I settled on the one in the middle, but then while I was researching, he had a bunch of Toronto hats that were completely in stock. So I added a couple extra for good measure. But toppers right now, good hats are just sitting. A lot of the bourbon and suede sitting in full size run. This one was the one that kind of caught my eye the most, the one with the jersey lettering that I've never really seen used on a hat before. So my sleeper of the week comes from Austria.
Good hat.
I want to beat this horse till it's dead. There's no reason these hats should be sitting. Any of these. Like, we've shown you how to do a reshipper. If you order 4 hats in a month, it's actually cheaper with the reshipper than it was to order them directly from Toppers. So at this point, there's no reason not to use one. It's super simple. Go in our Discord. You got people saying all the time how easy it is to use a reshipper once you get it set up. There's no reason to be letting these hats sit. This is a gorgeous freaking hat, and it's one size is gone.
I think honestly, what it is people, it's just a fear of something they don't know, and they don't want to just dive into it and get it done.
No, I try it with one then. It's going to be a little more expensive with just one hat, but just see how simple it is actually to use, and you'll be amazed.
Yeah, I get hit up for Toppers hats all the time because, I do assistant things like that. And when I offer people to do it through a reshipper, they don't even want to do it.
Yeah.
Like, it turns them off. It's like, I don't even want it anymore since we got to do it.
Right. And yeah, but people are willing to pay an assist from a complete internet stranger, but they're not going to go through a reshipper, which is like a reputable company, and that's all that they do. Like,
so weird.
I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
Lazy.
Yeah. Good pick.
Yeah.
My sleeper of the week actually are these 2 hats that my little friend over here, Duffle Bag Coogs, hated on. But I think Jason created two fantastic Atlanta Braves hats. Metallic out. One is with peach accents. One is with red. I thought they were really well done hats. They're sitting on the Still site and still can ship to the U.S. So I would definitely pick these two up. I love mine. Mine are about to be curved and worn because I like them that much. But certainly, I find these to be the definition of a sleeper. Nice job, Jason. And for all of you out there, if you haven't picked these up, I would go pick one of these up. That's my sleeper of the week.
Now, Coogs says he does a lot of assists. He probably just refused to assist on these, and that's probably why they're sitting. So, thanks a lot, Coogs.
Jason, you're an actual Braves fan, right?
Yes.
So you know how much this hat hurts my heart. Come on.
Oh, you're a what fan? Mets? Oh yeah, we don't even recognize them, so it doesn't matter. I buy a Mets hat because there's no competition to the Braves. Anyway, moving on.
I don't know. They just figure out
Let's go.
it. So this is my first keeper coming from Big City Cap Zone. So this is actually 3 colors. So it's not just a sneaky 2-tone, but he used Mud Pie, which is a little darker for the eyelets. And it's hard to tell here, but in hand you can really see it. And by far the best 4-stripe prototype that has been released. I mean, just fantastic. Because the other 2, they were tiny, they were small, they just didn't look right on the hat. It's just a gorgeous prototype.
Yeah, I like the bigger 4-stripe logo. Because usually when you see the 4-stripe, it's like half that size.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good looking hat, man.
This is good. I like. Yeah, they use like every color of purple in the book.
Good pick.
Yeah, this is from Explicit Ink. So, like on that, when y'all were picking for the Pro Image Colorado, he did that Don Julio Astros billboard.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool. Good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept it going with the Astros. So this is the G.I. Joe for Fresh Rags. It is just an amazing hat. And I'm shocked that I was able to hit it on that first day. Usually I'm not that lucky. But so it'll be here on Monday. And I'm going to curve it right away and put it right on my head. It's just a fantastic job.
I do have to question though, Gate. As a Yankees fan, how do you get off buying so many Astros hats? Like, aren't they like mortal enemies?
Now they are, yes. But I'm going to be honest with you.
Yo, Jason,
so
I hate you.
I spent 20-something years only buying Yankees hats. I have like 400 and something Yankees hats. I joined this thing called Discord. And met a bunch of cool guys, and I was able to become a moderator on that server. And then next thing I know, I'm introduced to a whole world that I had never been before. So it's on you guys.
So it's our fault.
Y'all.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
But I will tell you, am I walking down a mall or a shopping center with an Astros hat on? It's the question, because I have 2 Yankees tattoos on my forearms.
All right.
Fair enough.
Keepers.
I'm sorry you desecrated your body that way, Gate.
Keepers for me on this one. I had to go with the Hat Club Cordy, because you haven't seen Cordy and Hat Club in so long, and that 2-tone red, it works so much for me. Not really the green ones, but the red ones. Like, these hats were just very well done to me, and I'm a super corduroy whore, so it was right up my alley.
Interesting.
And it matches your logo.
Are you saying a corduroy?
Say that again.
Corduroy? Or is that a corduroy?
Oh yeah. I mean, I love corduroy. Like, it just.
You love some good corduroy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And specifically the Giants one of them all. Oh, and then this one. Come on. They mix 2 things that I'm in love with. Nintendo from the youth, good old New York Mets, and I mean, arguably the best designer in the game. There's just too many good things going on with this hat for me. So this was like an absolute keeper. Mm-hmm. The best of the 3, because he did 3 of these as well. He did a Seattle, he did a Mets, and he did a Braves. Jason. But the Mets one is the best. and it just dropped last week, and I have one on the way to me.
Well, the Braves was a PlayStation.
No. They did a Braves Nintendo as well. He did 3 Nintendos because you have the Nintendo Action set, Nintendo Sports set, and there's one that came with the gun, one that came with the pad, and then one that came with Mario Brothers. And he did a hat for each of them. They look exactly the same. One is just a Seattle, one is a Braves, and this one is the.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I remember now.
I don't remember the Braves one.
Yeah,
it
was
gold
just
A,
a
right?
solid
The
gold
plain
A.
A. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You didn't ask for that one, Jason.
I don't
probably didn't
remember
see it.
seeing it. I don't
You
remember
probably
seeing
didn't see it.
Maybe 2 weeks
He
ago.
probably would have asked for it if you saw it.
2, maybe 3 weeks ago. Tops 3 weeks ago. The Braves was the first one of the set.
I'm scrolling right now.
I
Oh,
do like that
wait.
hat though.
No,
sure
I know why.
Yeah, it's on the Russet page, but it's not on the website.
Yeah, because he took a picture of it in front of like Harry Potter World.
Yes, the picture was like outside, like at a
Yeah.
park or something.
So I was confused.
Yeah,
All right.
that was the Nintendo Braves for sure.
Yep. Cool.
So is that patch silver on the side?
Yes, silver metallic.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, not many people would be like, okay, let me throw on a gold logo and then a silver patch with a little red in it. You know, this guy just gets it.
Yeah, but you see, even this hook, he was dead on. He didn't have to do anything special. He didn't have to do anything crazy. If you look at the box and you look at the hat, it's giving you exactly what it's supposed to give you.
I love the red button though. That's
what I mean. That's where he starts with the inspiration and actually really goes from there. He doesn't like. It's like whatever it is, it is.
Controller.
If you want to get completely technical, you could say that that's the controller on the side of the hat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So, like, if you're gonna do a hook like this and knock it out of the park, I'm definitely gonna be all over it. And it's my team, so shout out to John Jay.
Good stuff.
Good pick. All right. We're staying in New Jersey, Patterson, White Plains. I picked the Nintendo Power, Cincinnati Reds. This one just brought me back to my childhood, man. I had a subscription to Nintendo Power, so I didn't do much reading as a kid, but I definitely read my Nintendo Power. Got my codes, got my little walkthroughs and stuff like that. He does a lot of stuff that I don't really connect to per se because I don't watch a lot of anime and that kind of stuff. But whenever he does the game stuff from like the 80s and 90s, I don't know, I'm all in. So he killed this hat. Yeah, just like you said, Coogs probably one of the best designers, if not the best designer in the game right now.
This is the main reason I hate the internet. It killed Nintendo Power magazine. I love that thing, man. I waited by the mailbox.
First of the month, you waited.
First of the month, and then that thing coming out. I love that magazine.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you pulled me back with the 2 words walkthrough. Man,
Walkthrough.
I haven't heard that in 35 years.
Exactly.
I'm an old man, guys. I'm way older than y'all. So
I'm usually not smart enough to figure things on my own, so I sometimes need some help. So walkthroughs.
You're older than I am, Gate.
I'm 49, brother.
Ah,
I'll be
How old
50
are you?
next May. I'll be 50
49?
next May. Yeah.
Nice.
how old are you,
Jason reminds me every day.
I don't want to say it on the internet because we've been going through it on Instagram. Everybody trying to figure out Coogs' age.
Oh, okay. We'll ask you when we're done recording.
Yeah, when we're done, I'll tell you for sure.
Yeah.
You're 64.
I might be.
I'm guessing at least 40, given some of the stuff you said.
No, I'm guessing 46. And I know he doesn't look 46. I'm guessing 46.
No, he doesn't.
He's got to be up there because he said his kid is not a kid no more. So that's at least 20-year-old.
Yeah. I'm guessing 46.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put. Yeah, he doesn't.
And I want to be clear. I don't think you look 46. So I'm not trying to insult you. I just
No,
think
that's a
you're
good
one
guess.
of those guys.
46 is a great guess, actually.
47.
Yeah, I would say.
How old do you think I am, Coogs?
Around my age.
45.
I can tell that you're around my age just by the things that you say.
He has no idea how old I am.
Jason, you're a little younger than us.
Nope.
46.
No way Jason's old.
Jason looks younger than me, though.
Yeah, a little
depends.
younger. Maybe the lack thereof, the facial hair and things of that nature.
It depends.
You know, he's still
Y'all
got
was really
the
close
smoothness
until
on
you both
the-
until Jason gets angry.
Look,
Then
Jason
he
got a
ramps up
hairline
like
still.
5 more years.
Come on, Jason still got a hairline. I saw that. So that's why I think you're a little younger. You might be 41 or something like that.
Nah, he's actually. I think he's a little bit older than me.
No,
Looking
you're
good,
3.
Jason.
You're 3 weeks older than me. Remember?
Oh, that's right. I'm 3 weeks older than
Yeah,
you.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking good for an old man.
Thank you.
My keeper of the week.
So are you.
Fan treasures. Variety pack drop. If I were to narrow it down to one, I think the Brewers is the one to get here, if not the Bisons. But yeah, fan treasures just keeps killing it. It weekly every Saturday, just with the good drops.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we get to pick whole packs now. Got it. Okay. My keeper, Anthem Dan. I love I know this is going to sound right, but the simplicity of his designs. He keeps it pretty straightforward, and using lavender is about as wild as he's going to get. And I'm all for it. This is a gorgeous hat. He knows how to pick the right logos, the right patches. This thing works for me. Well done, Dan.
Yeah, cool.
What?
Fan treasures.
This is all you. This is all you sent.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, go to our messages.
Oh shit. This was supposed to be. No, shit. I did send. It was supposed to be the Braves.
Okay.
I did send it. I don't know why it didn't go through. Yeah, the Braves hat, the two-tone orange. But no, screw it. We'll go fan treasures. Keeper of the week. Fan treasures by Pro Image. John and his team there have just been every week, just been upping the game over and over and over again. Clean, simple, classic designs, and yeah, I love everything that they've been coming out with. They haven't missed in forever.
Can't remember the last time.
No,
The only thing that I've seen them miss over the past couple of months was that LA Sunrise hat.
yeah,
That
that was a miss. But I mean, one hat out of 200.
I know. It's crazy. The run they're on is crazy.
Yep.
Since you're talking about that whole group there, I will, out of all the store groups that I've, had contacted before, those guys are the nicest. Like for the DM orders, every single store is just kind and they thank you at the end, even if they don't have your hat, the hat you want. I mean, it's thank you so much for contacting us and have a great weekend. I mean, they're fantastic. Group of people.
It's a really well-run organization.
They're so active too. Like if somebody says, "Damn, I missed this hat," one of those stores will pop in and say, "DM us, we have it." Like they're there to help. They want people to have the hat. So
they're also
Great
hustlers, man. I mean, they just hustle. When I say hustler, I don't mean like in a bad way. I mean, they're like they hustle, man. These are folks that are grinding and these are small businesses, man. I think that's what's impressive about it. They hire the right people and they're really moving, man. This isn't some big corporate entity, so.
I think that Pro Image doesn't get as much respect in New York because we don't have one.
Yeah. I also think the cool factor, listen, they're going to have cool hats, right? But the cool factor is not the same for younger folks when you're getting it from a fan shop like Pro Image or Fan Treasures versus like a boutique place like a Hat Club NoHo or like a My Fitteds, because it's just got a different feel to it, and that's just the reality of the business. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean they're not making great, cool hats. It just means that like people connect to different things. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're not a hat store. They're a sporting like apparel store. So
it's like a sports novelty. They're a sports novelty.
Yeah. I mean, hats are like a tenth of what they have in store. So
yeah, right now it's probably driving a lot of their volume, but in a general sense, those stores are not built on hats. They're built on like fan apparel and like accessories.
Yep.
All right, my first keeper of the week comes from So Fresh. This is the A's Wax hat. Listen, I really like this hat a lot. It's got a metallic A on the front. It's got that Batterman on the side. I loved Menace to Society. Even though this one isn't a clear replica, it's still a really cool hat. I just really enjoy this one. That's my first keeper of the week. And my second keeper of the week comes from Stash 1250 and Ty Mathis. This sneaky two-tone Brooklyn Dodgers with that Jackie Robinson patch on the side. This thing is just a really, really nice cap. I don't know. I just really like what's going on out there at Stash 1250. I think Ty designed some great stuff, and this is another example of it. So that is my second keeper of the week. And that, my friends, draws this episode to a close. Man, what a week. We had Coogs on. We had Gatecrasher. We had the usual suspects with Jason, Leon, and myself. This was a fantastic weekend, fellas. I want to thank you so much for being on. We're certainly going to have you back again. You guys did a fantastic job.
We're going to have Coogs back again after he ripped our hats apart like that.
Absolutely. I think what I loved about Coogs was his honesty.
Coogs is real.
Oh, I cannot wait till this Phantom Seattle hat drops, man.
Oh man, I'm not telling you. I swear to God, you won't even know that I designed it.
I'm just gonna rip apart every Seattle hat until Coogs says, "Hey, that was."
Oh, I'm gonna fucking shred that hat.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna shred anything Gatecrasher puts before me.
Oh. Speaking of Gatecrasher,
Oh, I guess I have 7 days to enjoy it because it'll be next Friday then.
Nah, I won't do that.
Being generous, I'm not saying anything. I'm not connected to any store or any drops in the near future, the far future, or anything. I didn't design nothing. Matter of fact, right?
Now I'll find out.
Well, in your 47 years on Earth, you never designed a hat. Trying to see if I can catch this guy.
47?
Oh,
I'm gonna catch this guy.
Oh my goodness! No, I'm gonna tell you afterward. And I see that this clicker and the timer in the upper left goes off. That's what I'll say. I got people who are watching me. They want to know how old I am, just so they control me and say that I'm 60 years old.
Duffle bag. What floor are you on?
The second floor.
Yeah, so
that's why the radiator's off. You finally the heat rises. Those people below you finally warmed up. You're good.
If you were a younger man, you'd be on like the 4th or 5th floor. Second
No.
floor,
The building that I live in is only 2 floors. I'm on the top.
Okay, gotcha.
I love it, man.
You on the bottom, and then me on the top. That's it.
We're trying to figure out a lot of stuff about you. You don't realize what we're doing right now. We're profiling you.
It's okay. I'm cryptic. I am cryptic.
I know where you bought your curtains, actually.
Yeah. Everybody should know where I bought those curtains. If you go to this store, these curtains are in stock right now.
What store is that?
Target.
I thought you said you don't mess with Target in New York.
I do.
No,
you said you mess only with Walmart.
No. I said
that's for the Hot Wheels.
All I have is Target.
That's for the Hot Wheels. He only goes to Walmart.
Like Target, literally right where I am. I'm just thinking of the circle around me. There's like 8 Targets I can go to right now.
Coogs, I want you to vlog you running through the Target store to get to the Hot Wheels.
I can do that.
That would be the video of the century.
On a GoPro.
I'm hoping there's a few children that get caught in the crossfire.
Yeah.
It's usually some older, like a 50 to 60-year-old man.
Careful.
That you have to like.
Careful, bud. My guess
I'm so sincere. You'll see a dude with like a full white beard and like completely capitalize the section and like I dare you stick your hand in there to try to pull something. Like,
you trying to describe me, Coogs?
No, I'm not. You don't have white hair. You don't have a white beard. Unless you use it just for men. We doing just for men, Jake? Pierre?
Nah. There's gray in there, though.
You're looking good, though. Everybody up here is looking good still. We're not looking elderly yet.
Listen, I know I'm a good-looking son of a bitch, Coogs. You don't have to tell me that.
I'm super good,
You're not looking 50 yet.
Nah, man. I mean, listen, I'm good with it, though. Like, I think it's easier for men to grip with getting older than it is for women. For me,
oh yeah,
I don't stress it. My girlfriend, like she stresses a little bit. I don't stress that shit, man. Like I'm old. What are you gonna do, man? The most powerful force on earth is time. There's no stopping it.
Father Time's undefeated.
You can manipulate gravity. You can manipulate all of it. You can never manipulate time.
Can't get younger no matter what you do.
You just gotta move forward and just get old.
Theoretically, you can. We haven't done it yet, though.
Yeah, we haven't crossed that bridge yet, right?
Listen, fucking Professor Xavier. It's not happening. All right?
Theoretically.
Let me figure it out. Let me go back. So me and my son could do cool things together.
Yeah, so like if you're 48 now, then that would mean you'd have to go back like maybe 28 years? All right, Coogs.
That's like
hey, before we do go, we've had Gatecrasher on here all night, and we actually kind of had him on here for a reason. Things didn't work out.
What?
Due to shipping wise. But he's been pretty quiet about it. He hasn't said a word about it, but I just want to make sure we're calling out that next Friday, December 23rd, his collection, the pistachio collection, is dropping at Lid's Hat Drop. He designed all of those. He came up with the colorway, everything like that. So why
don't we have him on Wednesday to talk about it?
Well, yeah, we can do that too. Well, you come on our preview show and we'll definitely go over those. But they're on Lid's Hat Drop now, the upcoming drops. Go check those out and make sure to pick up a few of those.
We'll have him on the show Wednesday. You can talk through them with us.
They look stoned, but that's just the promo pics. It's actually chrome.
Okay.
If you look at them on their website right now, they look like they're stoned.
I thought you said stoned.
No.
I swore that's what you said.
That's a Texas thing,
Coogs, you look like you might smoke a few.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, hell yeah, I know, man. That's why you perked up by that radiator when he said stoned.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys, let's wrap up. So we'll have Gatecrasher on the show Wednesday to kind of talk through that a little bit deeper,
and hopefully I'll have him in hand by then.
Christian says I'll have him on Monday.
All right, cool. That'll be fantastic. So with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, make sure you guys are dropping a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Viewsfromthevault.com to get your official merch from us. For Jason, Leon, Pierre, Coogs, and Gatecrasher, we're signing out, guys. Stay fitted.
See you, everybody.
Brought to you by VFTV.